it's summertime, and a lot of people are thinking about moving or relocating, and U-Haul is the place to go where you can actually have it all done, either all for you, or you can do as much of it yourself or as little. Kara Maxwell, hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. We're out here to talk about the U-Box. Now, is this something new for U-Haul?
It's not. We've been doing it for a couple years, but we've been putting a lot of focus on it lately, and we've been getting really busy with it.
I see them a lot now on the streets, and I can see you have several of them here. What are some of the advantages to actually getting a U-Box and working as moving with that in mind?
Well, it's more at your own pace. So we can leave it at your house, and you can take 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months to load it. You can keep it there as storage. We can have you pick it up on a trailer. You can do it yourself. And we can also ship internationally with them. So I have a lot of people that they travel. So they load their stuff up in them, and we keep them stored here, and then they travel around the country, and then we ship them wherever they land, basically.
I think a lot of times people move and they think, well, I'm not sure where I'm going to be living on the other end, but I've got to get out of this place. What do I do? And the U-Box program is a perfect example of something you can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the fact that you can take your time to load up, and you can also take your time on the other end to unload because you have the U-Box right there on your property. Let me ask you this. If I have a big house and I'm not sure how many I need, and I order 4 U-Boxes, but I only need 3, what do I have to pay for them?
No, absolutely not. So we will do that a lot. We'll send people with more than they need just in case, and then we will refund anything you don't use. So you only pay for what you actually use.
Yeah, and really there are so many people that will find themselves in that position. Military folks have to move a lot. A lot of people who work for big companies get transferred a lot, and they're out house hunting, but they still can't find a place, but they, again, still have to move along and get out of the place. Perhaps they've sold their home, and they're not sure where they're going. So what a wonderful advantage it is to use the U-Box.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many do you actually run through here on a given day?
Per day, probably about 50.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So they are becoming a lot more popular.
Yeah.
So then you just pick it up on a truck and you bring it to them, they load it, and then they tell you when to come get it?
Yeah.
Or can they bring it themselves, or is this something that strictly U-Haul does move?
If they pick it up on a trailer, they can absolutely do it themselves. They can bring it back to us whenever they're done with it.
That's great. I love the fact that you're so flexible with the way people might need to use the U-Box.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can use them. So.
Well, listen, we appreciate it. We're going to take a look around if you don't mind. Nice facility here. And really, guys, if you're going to be moving and you're not sure about some things, the one thing that you can count on is the U-Haul U-Box, because it works with you. It works around your schedule, and U-Haul's here to help, right?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kara. Well, I have my U-Box all strapped in, ready to go. Time to hit the road. And if you want more information about the U-Box program at U-Haul, just go to uhaul.com.